Hello everyone. So I'm going to make some twice baked potatoes, but they're not going to be in a shell, the potato shell. I'm going to make it all in a bowl like. Excuse me. So I have some potatoes that I've already had peeled in the fridge that I got to use up. So I'm going to get those drained. Put those there. Now this is my Tupperware steamer. On the bottom, you put the water, so we'll fill that up to the fill line. And I'm really glad I got this stuff, even though I'm not doing Tupperware full-fledged right now. I'm thankful I got it, because I use it a lot. There's 3 layers plus the lid. I'm not going to be using, you know what, I am going to use the top one. I'm going to put some beans on the top. So wipe this out real good. So see how the taters are going to go in this one, and there's holes in it, you know. And I use my Tupperware knife all the time. So I'm going to get these chopped up into little dices. The only thing is when you do this, your potato likes to stick to your knife. I'm just going to chop these up into little dices because they're going to be mashed taters anyways, but they steam better. I could imagine you wouldn't have to do this, but I like doing it. So I'm just going to do that. Pretty easy, isn't it? And it's not a huge amount. It's just husband and I. So, and we don't need a whole lot. We're both trying to watch what we eat. And, what's nice about this steamer, you can also cook hard-boiled eggs in it. I've done that. I think I've showed you a video of it. Real easy. It's a minute per egg, and it steams out beautifully. So, I'm trying to think of what else you can do with that. I don't know. I use it mostly for steaming because that's what it is, a steamer. I have the Tupperware pressure can, microwave pressure canner, and I have the Tupperware stack cooker too. You can cook a whole turkey in that Tupperware stack cooker, and it's just like a rotisserie chicken in less than 30 minutes, depending on the size of the chicken. Not a turkey, a chicken. I've got turkey on the brain. All right, so I got these all nice and set up there. Okay, let me put this down here. I'm going to wipe that off because potato starches suck. So I have some green beans that I have from the garden in my awesome little basket. I'm just going to take those out, put them in here, and then I'll get these all chopped up, and I'm going to put them on the top rack right there. So when I get these all cleaned up and ready to go, I'll come back and show you where we're at. How's that sound? Some of these are pretty wilted and probably won't make it into the pot. Okay, I'll be right back when the beans are ready, guys. Alright, so I got down to the last one. I kind of want to show you how I do the beans. I like cutting them up into little bite-sized pieces. And I cheat. I use my scissors. But what's nice about this is because of all those holes, see if I can put you down where you can see, I can rinse these right in the cooking area. They were clean before, but now they're really clean. Voila, put them over the top of the potatoes. Now the lid I used to put the tops on. So now I got my potatoes, my water in the bottom, my potatoes in the next layer, and my green beans on the top. Put the lid on. The lid has to be, sorry about that. So there's water, potatoes, and green beans, and your lid has to fit solid on the base of the top. So let's get this microwaved. I'm going to put it in for 15 minutes and see how it goes. So while that's going, I have some onion left over. Some onion and some dill. Grab that. Sorry, dead air. Thought I could just grab it real quick. Some dill. Garlic. And then we're going to make our filling that goes in for it. It's flavoring seasoning. Okay, hold on, and I'll be back when I get it. Well, I better show you. You guys know what I usually use. I always use my Tupperware Pro Chef. I use the mini one. We do have a bigger one, and I have that too, but I never use it. I always use this mini one. This works perfect for chopping your onions, your garlic, and everything. So that's what I'll be doing. Taking all these onions and leftover onion, and I put some dill, and in here I have dill and parsley. I'm going to put in there. And that dill will give just a little bit of a good flavor. And it's best to, when you're using these, to add your herbs in with what you're chopping, because it helps you chop the herbs up better, but you don't need to. You do not need to. And I'm just going to add a real little bit of dill. Give that little flavor, like, what is that? And the garlic, I'm going to do that in the next round. So put that in there, turn it. You guys probably seen me do this 100 times. Slightly use the handle string, pull it just a little bit out to get it toward grass. And then pull it to where you like it, how you like it chopped up. And look at how beautiful that looks. It smells amazing. So I'm going to get a little bit more of this done up, and then I'll be back. Okay, so it's time to check, see how the stuff looks. These are the pot holders that Heather from Going Batty Channel made for me. I love them. They're nice and sturdy. They're 9x9. Perfect for in my kitchen. Thank you, Heather. Okay, so let's check these beans. Can you see everything okay? Bring you a little closer. And drop you down. So, beans are hot. Potatoes are done. See how they're breaking apart? So I'm going to put this over here in the sink for a minute on a platter thing. I'm going to stir these around. Because they're too crunchy. We don't like them that crunchy. And then I'm going to put these back in for probably about another 5 minutes. See how nice that works? You can just put the next layer right down on it and go. Actually, I'm going to put it for, okay, I'm going to keep it at 5. Whoa. Thought I needed my pot holders, but I guess I didn't. So, in this little pan, see? And now, let's heat it up. And I'm just going to heat up the herbs that I chopped up, the garlic and the onion and the parsley and dill, just for a minute, just to get it good and hot. Meanwhile, while that pan's heating up, I'm going to take the potatoes and stick them in my KitchenAid. I can sit there and make for great attachment. How's the pan looking? Looking good? Meanwhile, in my little oven, toaster oven, I have cooking some bacon. So, thinking this, is it Ripley? Almost. If you guys had smell-o-vision, that's chopped up 2 of the little containers of the Pro Easy, and I put it all in there. Smells wonderful. Starting to ripple. Another good way to check is to run. There we go. It's hot enough. So I'm just going to kind of cook these a little because nobody likes biting into raw garlic. Add a little bit of pepper. And some seasoned salt. When I'm at it, I'm going to go some potatoes real quick. Good. This is good potato now, yeah. Ooh, smell-o-vision. Look how beautiful that is. The greens and the onions and the garlic. The garlic, I stuck them in, I stopped the microwave and then I put the little garlic cloves in there for 7 minutes, seconds. And took them out and they peeled real easy and then I just stuck them in the chopper. It smells good. So I'm going to dice up some of this Kobe cheese. Dice up some of that. Ooh, it smells so good in here. You guys keep track of that. Let me know how it's looking. Oh, it smells so wonderful. Some difficulty opening up the cheese. I'm going to put you back over here. You can see what I'm doing. So I just cut off a block of the cheese. And I'm just going to cube it small little cubes. They don't have to be perfect. Because all this is going to be is melted pockets of goodness in your potatoes. You see, I'm cutting them up pretty small like, because like I said, in that mashed potatoes that they're going to go in, these are going to be little pockets of cheese. It'll be so good. So, looks like my beans are done in the mic. I'm going to leave those in there. Do this a quick stir. Look at how good that's looking. Just want to cook it down a little bit more. It just makes the flavor more and enhances the flavors when you par cook your onions and your herbs. All right, so that's plenty of cheese. There, beautiful. All right. Open that, shut that off. Shut that off for a minute. Turn you around the other way. Put you by the KitchenAid. How are we looking? All right. So in goes the herbs. So we're just technically making flavored mashed potatoes, which are yummy to do. I want all that in there. I'm going to take some pepper. We like pepper. All right. Take a little bit of butter. As soon as I can find it. Okay. Looks like I'm going to use that. I have to use Husband's. I can't believe it's in butter. A little splash of milk. A glob of butter. In this case, it would be margarine. Well, I guess it's not margarine. I can't believe it's not butter. All right. Put that back away. Take my cheese chunks. Well, first, I'm going to run this through real quick, because I got bacon that's cooking yet that I got to put in there. And it's going to bake too, so I'm just going to start dropping these in there. Breaking them up a little. Hopefully the mixer will show you what it's looking like. Starting to look good, huh? So throw that in there because they will break up. That's all my cheese. That looking good? Nice and mushy. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find me my bacon dish to bake it in the toaster oven. After the bacon's done, I'll crumble up the bacon and put it in the mix, and then bake it for a little bit longer in the toaster oven, and then I'll be back and show you guys what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so the bacon looks beautiful, don't it? Turned out great. And that was 10 minutes at 375 in my toaster oven. So I'm going to take these off, and never throw your bacon grease away. Put them over here. Because that'll be good for biscuits or anything. So I'm just going to set this. Don't grab it like that, Angie. Alright. Put this over on the stove for a minute. I'd like to set you over here. You see what I'm doing? Okay. In here I have 4 brats. I browned them on each side a little. And that's all that's in the pan. It's just the brat. See, they're nice and browning. You don't have to brown them first. I like to, because they brown better, faster the second time around. And then, Bud Light. I pour the whole can in there. I put the lid on it. I let it cook for about 15-20 minutes or until the beer is dissolved. Now for these. Roll these up for a minute. Some of that grease off it. I've sprayed my casserole dish. And here's the potatoes and the cheese mixture that we made earlier. Alright. We're just going to cut these up into chunks. Ow. A little hot. Toaster was just down. I took it out early. It was in there. It was supposed to be in there for 20 minutes, but I didn't want them burnt because they're going to cook in there again. So get some of that grease off because I don't want it too greasy in the pan. Ow. Believe me when I tell you these are hot. Ouch. Use a couple for the topping. Alright. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of stir it around, incorporate it in there. Put it all in there. It smells wonderful. Sorry, I gotta block you for a minute. But I gotta clean this out. There we go. I want it peaky a little. Now I will bake this till good and golden because it's already cooked. And I like to take the bacon chunks and chop it with the top. And I might put some cheese on the top too. Make it good and bubbly. Just like that. That looks like that's a daddy piece. He'll like that. All right. So I'll be back when everything's done. I'm going to put this in my toaster oven. Get that cooking. The brats are cooking and dinner's almost done. Be back in a few. Okay, so it came out pretty looking good. Look at that. Yum. And the brats are done, and I reheated the beans. I kept them in the juices from the steamer. Brats are all done. Let's plate up husband a plate. And some beans. And his brats. That looks yummy. So this is what we're having for dinner tonight. I don't know what you're all having, but I hope it's a good one. I'm sure it is, because we're all good cooks. I do want to say my heart and prayers go out to the victims and flood victims in Texas. I pray that you guys all find safety, and I hope things work out best for you. You're all Texans. You guys are strong. I'm so happy that the nation is going together on this one, as we always do. So, big hugs from my pantry to yours. God bless and have a great day. Bye-bye.